Hello, Calabar. How are you doing? It's not just Calabar now. Hello, world. I mean, I keep forgetting. So it's Mr. K and Prudence right here, and we are back with something for you. Today we're going to be finding out how children end up in the streets.
We're going to be knowing what people think we should do to curb or prevent the children from being on the streets. We are right standing at the middle of what market, and I am already seeing a lot of children on the streets.
So we are going to start right now. So this is like telling you, wait for us, okay? Don't go nowhere. As we take a break and see you in a bit.
Most times, these children are just naturally wayward in nature. Like they just want to have this gangster behavior, so they want that freedom. Staying with their parents will conceal that part of them. So that's why most times they just run out of homes or do some wayward things, so their parents will send them out of home.
It's because of the hunger in the country, and most parents are hungry and they are poor, so they cannot take care of the children. And situation like that, when the children cannot be taken care of in the house, they have to run into the street.
Sometimes maybe hardship. When the parent could not give them what they deserve, it makes them to go outside to start looking for what to do to help themselves.
Due to the poor parenting and bad way in which they are treated at home brings them out. That's one of those factors.
Maybe their parents are abusive, or maybe their parents are late, so they are staying with someone who is treating them very bad. Or either maybe they came to help, maybe as, let's say, house help there. Then along the line, the treatment they are getting from such a person is not nice, so they will leave and meet other people there so that they can survive and even find a way to go back if it's possible.
First thing, a man should produce what he can be able to train. You cannot be having sex every day and let your wife to be conceiving always. At the end of the day, you cannot train them.
It's to enlighten the parents. Like basically, the parents need to be enlightened.
For those abusive, like say uncle and auntie, whether they need prayer, I don't know, because in their own sense they want to be abusive, something like that. They like say that they are just wicked people. So I don't know if seminar can change those sets of people's mind, or they need prayer as well.
Are you a parent?
No.
Well, in our society we have some people that God had blessed with wealth. If they care, they can pick some of these children and show them love. By some of them that want to go to school, they put them in school. Some that want to learn trade or handwork, any skills they feel like, they just show them, just render a helping hand. I believe it will help them.
First and foremost, you bring them to God. That one is already certain, and then you give them quality education. You do your best you can do, and then you see the person will end up in the streets.
You can have 2 or 3 children. I think it's okay for a reasonable man to train them in government school, because I think government still have some schools that you can provide only some textbooks and not to be paid their school fees, which you can train them in that matter.
Okay, like we can try to like educate them. Try most times to experience, they say, is the best teacher. So when they get to experience it, there's nothing really there in this street life. They get to suffer, they get to see things, they get to, in the end, people they get to have a life that they wouldn't even expect to come out from what they were doing. So most times they allow them experience it, and then later on, just like the government is providing agencies where they can get these children, get them, educate them, make them to experience, like make them to get back to the real life that they're supposed to have. So government is actually doing that already, because I see them already, and we too as the people in the society, we should also try to encourage them. Sometimes they even regret their decisions, and they come to us and start begging for food. So when they beg for food and accommodation, we can also assist them. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we have found out what the masses think about street children, what brings them out of their homes, and how they think we should curb or prevent them from being on the streets. How do you feel about this?
It's actually great. We've had an amazing time so far. So this is what we're going to call a quiz for today.
Do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms. It's written down on the below the video. Yes, you can see it there. I know you can see it. Just click there and follow us. And do not forget to subscribe. Very important. Please subscribe.
You can leave your questions and suggestions at the comment section, and we'll get back to you. We'll definitely want to hear from you. So don't forget, our website is www.streetpriest.org. Check us out.
We love you plenty, and we want to know what you think brings the children out on the streets, and what you think we should do to not keep them on the street, to curb. These children are really suffering. You should do something. And in Street Priest, we believe that
with one street child at a time, we can change the world.
Stay with us. We love you.
Bye-bye.